猫，小狗，猫，小狗，猫，小狗，小狗，
Salute everybody. Salute, salute, salute. Welcome, welcome, welcome tonight. Welcome to tonight's show. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. Now, my apologies for starting a lot earlier than expected. Yeah, my apology for starting a little earlier than expected. It's just a business move. Um, so, Gabe, I see you, homie. Salute. Salute everyone who's tuning in right now. Salute to everyone who's watching in the bushes. And also salute to everyone who is going to watch the replay as well too. Now, as I promised to y'all, this is part two of the series that I'm going to be talking to y'all about. Okay, it's going to be part two. All right. Now, part one, I was asked throughout part one an important question for the women, and I was asking them when this is going to be good enough. When are we as men going to finally hear like, hey, what you doing is good enough, or we're how the way we're living or the things that we ask for is good enough. So I asked that question. Didn't get a whole lot of response from the ladies, and that tells me a lot. That tells me a whole lot. But however, Now we're in part two of this. Now, part two of the chaotic nature of the modern women, we're going to examine something. Now, part two, even though I'm still talking about the modern woman, part two is going to be more geared towards talking about us as men. All right. So, part two, we're gonna talk about this, and we're going to examine the looks. All right. As you know in the title, it say her looks can be deceiving. Once again, the title is saying her looks can be deceiving. Every right, so it can be. So let's examine this tonight, y'all. Let's examine this. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. But let's examine this, okay? Now, fellas, let me ask y'all this question and be honest with yourself. What is your first initial reaction when you see a woman? What's your first initial reaction to her? It's okay. You're in a safe space. What's your first initial reaction? I can guarantee that I know because I'm a man. My first initial reaction will be, damn, she is fine. Or I say, man, she is so beautiful. And so through the initial reaction by us looking at her, that immediately compels us to go and talk to her. Gay said, don't trust them, period. The fuck? But our first initial reaction is to you want to talk to her, want to get to know her. Well, then again, it also depends on the man too, because some men reactions they don't want to get to know her, they just want to. Depending on how she's looking and depending on how she's presenting herself, that's what determines that. Now, by me also, being a man, there were certain opportunities where I seen women, right? And when I seen them look a certain way, automatically in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, I just want to smash based on how the way they presented themselves. Man, I was so with it. But however, there have been other opportunities where I've seen women where I don't want to smash her. I really want to get to know her. Have y'all experienced that, fellas? I know y'all have. I know y'all have. No, I know I'm not the only one. So let's real quick. Let's test this theory out. All right, I'm gonna test this theory out. Okay. Let me present this to y'all. All right. I'm gonna present this to y'all. Y'all let me know what you think. All right. Give me y'all first initial reaction, and these women, they're different women. Give me y'all first initial reaction when you see these women. Okay. It does be honest. This is therapy tonight for us fellas. All right. So give me y'all initial reaction when y'all see these women. All right. And be honest. Be honest. Okay. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right. So when you see her, what is your initial reaction to her? Do you think she's beautiful? Is this someone that you'll be like, damn, I want to jump in the DM and holler at her? What's your initial reaction? Take your time, fellas. Because trust me, it's a method to urban madness for real. All right. What about this next candidate right here? Let's scroll on down. What about her? Notice how I chose the difference between the two. This one, she's dressed more likely she dressed like she's at the club. So she's showing a lot more skin. But this one right here is dressing a little bit more modest. So what's y'all reaction to her? Gabe said I'm not bad for the first one, but not this thing. So it's okay, bro. Now, Gabe said this is better, but let's scroll down further. What about her? What about her? Mad say the other one needed free whoppers. Mad, what is up with you and Burger King? Mad, you cannot bring back Burger King. Burger King is trash now, bro. It's not like how it was back in the day. Miss Keyshawn, this is not for you. We're talking about the fellas right now, but salute Miss Keyshawn. Gabe said a hard pass. Okay. I promise y'all that Mrs. Urban held that same hat, by the way. I promise y'all she got that same hat. All right, so let's do the next one. What about her? Initial reaction. The first thing that comes into your mind, type it in the chat. Oh, Miss Keyshawn, this is part 2 of my series that I'm doing right now. The title of my series is The Chaotic Nature of Modern Day Women. And this is actually part 2 of that. Part 2, we are examining this whole notion about her looks can be deceiving. So far what I'm doing, I'm just doing a quick case study on the one men who are watching right now, doing a real quick case study on them and just trying to get their perspective about the different Instagram models that I'm showing them right now. And then from there, we're going to go deep into the rabbit hole with this. I promise y'all some method behind the madness. Promise you that. So this next one, what will y'all say? Gay said this is the most attractive so far, but still not his thing. Gotcha. Mad, I'm thinking he's saying yeah, buddy to her. But let's go. Next one. And we got variety too. I make sure that it was variety in her. Next one. What do you think? Yeah, is it a yay, nay? She just right, too thick, not thick enough? Boom, 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 boom. And I'm gonna give y'all my perspective about these women too in a little bit. Mad says ghetto fabulous. Gay said this is not his weight class. Gotcha. Y'all ready for another one? All right, here's another one, y'all. What about her? It's funny that Miss Keyshawn came into the chat because when I seen this woman initially, I thought this was Miss Keyshawn's sister or she was like related to her on the kudo because she favors her. But what you think, homies? Yay, nay? And I got other photos to show too with her. You know, so she got a bug in her. Got other photos to show with her. I just wasn't showing them, but you know, she chilling at the beach, doing her thing. Look like she had Daytona. Mad say she look like a tire slasher. They're out with the fam. And on Gabe, she got that. Gabe, I want you to come and throw me in the water. Look. All right, I'm gonna give y'all one more, y'all. All right, one more. Let's go. What about her? I'm gonna want to go through her photos too. I'm gonna give her a benefit that I go through her photos too. The other ones I too much didn't go through theirs, but I'm gonna go through hers. All right. So what do you think? I'm not gonna play a video because I don't care. Damn, what she got the mouth open like that? You know who she remind me of, y'all. She actually reminds me of Hottie. She kind of favors Hottie a little bit, don't she? I said I'm not playing the audio. Don't she kind of favor Hottie a little bit? Oops, I don't went too far. But yeah, don't she kind of favor on Hottie a little bit, y'all? Gay said, Gay said, that's about as close as you're gonna get, but still not my thing. I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But like I say, this it was a method to the madness, huh, fellas? Now here's the method to the madness. Um, every time when I was asking y'all, what do you think about this woman or that woman, right? Y'all went with y'all natural instincts of being a man. You went with what looks good or appealing to you. If it looks good to you, then you're gonna give a better compliment about it. All right, you're gonna give a better compliment about it. But if they don't look as good to you, then you're not gonna give them a good compliment. You're gonna give them a lower compliment or a lower rating. You know what I'm saying? Constant salute, welcome. So you're gonna give them a lower rating. The better the woman looks to you, men, the higher of a rating you're gonna give that woman. And the reason why I was doing this to y'all is to show y'all the behavior of us as men, because each picture that I showed y'all, right, not at one time that y'all said that, hey, I would want to get to know that woman. Y'all to strictly judge her based on the looks only. Now keep in mind, it is nothing wrong with that, because that is part of us being men. That is our natural instinct to do that. That is what we're supposed to do. But however, and this segue into what I'm going to talk to y'all about tonight. And just like I say, this part two is more for the men than the modern day women. This is on segueing into the point that her looks can be deceiving. Without you initiating a conversation with that woman, you don't know what you're dealing with. You have no earthly idea what you're dealing with. Let me give y'all another case in point. And I'm gonna dive deeper to this. James, what's up? Salute, salute. And Keyshawn, she said visual appeal is number one. And I agree, because that's part of our normal instincts to do that. All right. So let me I'm gonna show y'all this another thing too. All right. Let me show y'all this. When you see this picture, what's the first thing that comes into your mind? And be honest with yourself. When you see this picture, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? And I'm talking about the fellas, by the way. I'm not talking about the ladies. Ladies, y'all disqualified from this case study. I'm talking about the fellas tonight. So, fellas, when you see this picture, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? Gabe says Black Power. I mean, Gabe say Tito Jackson. Matt say Black Power. James, what say you? Put the power in that P too. many people would say that, right? But it's interesting that Gabe said Black Power, because a lot of people, especially women, will see this picture as a strong Black woman. And this is just by the looks only. You'll have this deception that she's a strong Black woman. Looking a little angry for whatever reason it is, but we can honestly agree to that, right? So, okay. Let's do this. What about this? Tell me, what is your perspective about this? What's your perspective about this one? Now, the first one, we all said that, Black woman, strong, Black power, all that good old stuff. Gabe said Tito Jackson. So what about this picture? What do y'all see in this picture? And be honest. Be honest with yourself, fellas. Man said the white folks done messed up another one to pull truth. Oh man. Who? Keyshawn, let's look over Matt. Let's look over him. And you want to know the interesting thing about this, Matt, about this picture, is that I'm the one who actually altered this picture into the way it's looking right now. Your boy got editing skills, but yeah, I'm the one who altered this picture into how it's looking right now. But the reason why I'm sharing this picture versus the other, I'm gonna put both of them together real quick, y'all. I'm gonna put both of these pictures together real quick. This one, blow it up and put this one right here on the right. Then I'm going to put the original one, this one too. This one right here. May I say, but it look evil. Ding, 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 ding. All right, so I'm put both of these pictures here. And Matt, you got it right. It looked evil as hell. I promise, I promise to y'all, gentlemen, I promise. When we initially see the woman right, or the modern day woman, the very first thing that we go for, which we did determine this earlier, is that we go for the look. We go for this. We go for the look. And the look appealing to us, right? And we'll go for that. That's what we do. But not knowing that deep inside of this is actually this. Deep inside of this is actually this. It's actually chaos, destruction, all kind of stuff going on. Promise y'all. And this is how men end up getting caught up. Is because we go with our natural instinct to look at this first. Then immediately when we look at that first, in our mind, either one or two things is going on that we want to do. Either one or two things is going on based on our instinct. The first thing is that we just want to smash based on our instinct of being men. The second thing is that if you don't want to smash, you probably want to get to know her. And so when you get to know her, you get to know her as this initially. Because based on human behavior, right? A person is never going to present the real them to you. They're never going to do that. They're never going to present the real them to them. I promise you that people will wear a mask. I promise you that. So when you initially meet a person, that's not the real them. That is only a representative of them. I promise you that. I promise you that. But what ends up happening is that we get so caught up with the representative, we forget to dig deep in the inside to find out what's really going on in the inside. We forget to do that because we just looking at this. I promise you we do that. And this is what get men caught up with dealing with the modern day woman behavior, or these type of modern day women. We get caught up with their looks, and we don't do our due diligence and really find out who they are. I promise you that. And next thing you know, the men out here, they out here around crying and all this stuff they're talking about. They want to go their own way and red pill and all this stuff there. All because they didn't do their due diligence to really find out who this woman is. But you found out too late that you're dealing with this chaotic, demonic, modern day woman. Promise you that. Promise you that. But if you caught up with the looks, then you're never gonna see it. And this is the reason why even men, this is the reason why men will sit up there and literally let these type of modern day women use them, abuse them, and everything. This is the reason why. Because they're still caught up with the looks and won't let it go and actually find out what's really going on with them. Let's be real about it. Let's have this accountability moment. And now you're dealing with a woman who is super chaotic. And you don't know what to do. You don't know how to deal with it. Because just like I say in part one, right? When I told y'all in part one, the woman says this to us. You better accept me for who I am. Meaning that in translation, you should have had did your due diligence to find out who I am, but you didn't. Instead of you finding out, doing your due diligence and finding me out, guess what you did? You just decide to. Instead, and of course, the modern day woman is going to oblige, and she's going to give you the best hellified sex that she could ever give you, because she wants to manipulate her body so she could get you. So she's going to give you the best sex ever. She's going to give you that super porn level sex that you always been dreaming about. Hell, she probably end up inviting another woman into the scene too to make it even better. Come on, babe. I even invite my friend into the scene. Come on. And you like, oh man, this is a dream come true. But all in all, she's sitting up here manipulating the hell out of you. Because she is deep down inside chaotic and demonic herself. This modern day woman. And you falling for the okie doke. And now you want to play the victim. Now you want to be on passport bros and try to find another woman. And let's talk about that. Now the whole theory behind the passport bros is that they saying that since the women over here in the Americas is so fucked up, right? So terrible, right? We're going to go into another country and find a woman who's going to be fit, friendly, and submissive. Sounds like a great theory, right? But here's the flaw in that. Here's the flaw. If you're once again going over there and looking for this, right? You're going over there and just looking for this and not focusing on this, then you still dealing with the same thing no matter where you at. And no matter what country you at, you still dealing with the same exact thing. You still dealing with the same exact behavior. You are. So now it's coming to a point where accountability has to take place. In this particular one situation, it's more so the accountability is dealing with you as the man. Because once again, you haven't reached to that level of understanding and maturity that you need to look beyond this. Even though it's cool. But you need to look beyond that. That shouldn't be the selling factor. Let me put y'all this way, fellas. And I always use a car analogy because I know men understand cars. When you go to a car, you go to a car dealership. That car salesman always is going to try to sell the vehicle based on the exterior of it. Correct? They're going to tell you all about the bells and whistles and the kinks of the vehicle and everything about it. They don't sell you about the interior stuff, the stuff that matters the most. Likewise, when you're looking at a woman, right, it's okay to see the interior. It's fine. It's okay to do that because that's part of your nature as a man. But it shouldn't be the whole deciding factor. The whole deciding factor is let this look be the initial. This look could be the initial. It could be the initial for you. It could be the initial for you to go up and approach to see what it's about. Not to go up and not find out about it. Now, a good man who knows a lot about cars, right? This is what we do. And you could tell a good man who know about cars. This is what we do. We would go up to the car. We would go and examine the car. We were totally annoyed what the hell the salesman is saying, right? The salesman be trying to pitch all kind of stuff to you. But we'll totally ignore that, right? And we'll, guess what we do? We'll go up and we'll examine that vehicle. We'll look. The very first thing that a good man who know about cars, what they do, they'll go and open up the hood of the car and examine the hood of the car. Reason why they do that is because they are examining the engine. They're gonna see if the engine is good. They're gonna see. I hope y'all getting what I'm talking about. Y'all can see how deep this is. They open it up and see the engine, right? If the engine is clean, that tells a lot about the car. Man, y'all missing it. If the engine is clean, that tells a lot about the overall car. It tells that the car been well kept and everything. See, y'all missing it, bro. I'm telling you, I'll be giving y'all some advice tonight, for real. I'm giving y'all some straight up, real hardcore advice tonight. But you examine that engine, and you will see if it been well kept. Before you examine anything else, you look at that engine, see if it's well kept. Because guess what? The engine is the heart and soul of that car. Now, y'all know where I'm going with this, right? When you go and view that woman, right? If you look at where her heart is at, where her mind is at, that will tell you a lot about her right off the bat. Man, y'all missing this for real. Man, y'all missing it. It will tell you a lot about her. That's why you doing your due diligence and just doing a simple evaluation examine where she at. Now, keep in mind, remember what I said to y'all earlier, right? I said that people don't be the real them right off the bat, right? People do not be the real them right off the bat. They only be a representative for them. Why do y'all think it's important for you to want to go and take a test drive in that car? Let me ask that question again. Why do y'all think that it's important to go and test drive that car? And this is going to go with what Matt was talking about earlier, but what he was telling me that people could go and detail their engine really good to make it appear that it's good, but it really ain't. A person go and test drive the car to put the engine to the test, to see if the engine really is up to the expectation that they seen it when they opened up that engine. They put it to the test. They'll drive their car on the freeway. They'll punch, like me personally. When I go and look at cars at the dealership, I take that. Some dealers they be talking about, yeah, you just got to drive on service road. Hell no. I take that car, I put it on the freeway, and I punch the hell out of that car to see how the engine is going to hold up. And at the same time, I'm listening attentively of the sound of the car. What type of sound the car is making. What type of noise that car is making. How it's handling. I put it to the test purposely. It's important, fellas. that you have to do the same thing with these women. That sometimes you got to want to put it to the test. Some of the, like I say, many people it is only their representative for them. It's not the real them. So you start putting to the test. You start examining it. And how do you do that? It's by asking the right questions. And I mean the right questions. I'm not talking about what is your body count. I ain't talking about that stupid shit. I'm talking about the real deep stuff that will make her think. Start asking her some targeted, triggering questions that you'll know. If you ask these questions about it, you'll know without a shadow of doubt. It's gonna piss her the hell off. And you know that. You know it's gonna do it. It's either gonna piss her the hell off or it's going to make her really think about it. Try so with it, bro. It's going to make her think about it. But you, as the man, you have to initiate that. You have to examine that. But if you're just only looking at this, just the looks only, I promise you, you're gonna miss out on seeing this. I promise you that you're gonna be deep in the relationship and you're trying to figure out, man, what the hell? How in the hell did I get into a relationship with fucking Chucky? How the hell did I get in a relationship with Chucky? Wanna play looking? So you up in the bed sleeping, she's up here staring at you in the middle of the night, bro. Like, what the hell? And you trying to figure this thing out, like, man, what happened? How did this happen? Because you never took the time out to do your due diligence. Because looks can be deceiving. So your initial response is, like I say, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with your initial response. There's nothing wrong with your initial human nature to look at a woman and think she is fine as hell. It is nothing wrong with that. But that can't be the end. It can't be the end goal. But if you make that be the end goal, I guarantee that you're going to want to get with that woman, and the woman going to see that, and she's going to straight up manipulate that and use that to her advantage. Because we already determined also that a lot of these women are not only hypergamous, but also these women are promiscuous as well too. So they will absolutely use their body to get what they want. They will absolutely do that. And that is looking for the right dude, you, to do it with. You. All because you didn't take the time out to figure this thing out, figure out who she is, who she really is. My brothers tonight who are listening to this and also going to listen to this on the replay, the best advice I can want to give you is this: do not let these modern day women deceive you and put you into situations that you don't need to be in, because trust me, they will do it if you allow them to do it. But if you do your due diligence, if you stay one step ahead of the game, I guarantee you won't fall for this stupid crap. I guarantee that. I guarantee that you will, if it's in your desire to actually meet a good quality woman who be friendly to you, who be submissive to you, not in the way of submission as in slavery, but who be submissive to you in a form of respect, because she respect and care for you, I promise you, you'll meet that woman for real. promise you that. I promise you that same woman will have your back, how the way it's supposed to be. I promise you that woman will have no problem with um opening up herself and opening up her full femininity to you, because she won't be afraid, because she knows she's dealing with a great man, well, a good man or a great man. I promise y'all that. But I've been noticing that the only reason why it's not happening is because, just being real with us, fellas, we've been making some poor decisions, and it's all based on the looks. And we leave it at the looks. So that's it. And then we end up getting caught up and trying to figure this thing out. And next thing you know, y'all calling me. Calling me Urban. Letting me know. And I'm not taking shots on and no one, no like that and stuff. I don't want y'all to think that way, because it literally do be people who are calling me for real. but I don't want them to think I'm taking shots. But let this be a teaching moment. All right. Let this moment be a teaching moment where it will help you to make better decisions and figure it out, these modern day women. So here's a interesting question. All right, Urban. What if I'm in a relationship right now and I'm dealing with this chaotic woman? I'm dealing with this old chaotic ass woman. I done made a poor choice, and I'm dealing with this old chaotic ass woman right now. The hell I need to do, bro? The hell I need to do with this situation, bro? Well, there are different ways how to want to deal with the situation, but it depends on your temperament, and it also depends on your decision making. I would say that if you're dealing with this woman who's extremely chaotic like this, I'll say leave a relationship immediately, because all it's going to do is just going to create unhappiness. And Lord and behold, please do not try to procreate with this woman. Please do not do that. Because if you end up messing around and procreating with this woman, I guarantee that she's going to lock you in. And I guarantee that she's going to manipulate the hell out of you. And she's going to use them children to manipulate the hell out of you. And I guarantee that she's going to either get child support or alimony on you, or even both. I guarantee that. So please don't procreate with her. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Because when you do stuff like that, keep in mind, I've said this before, fellas, and I'm going to say this again. Keep in mind, who controls sex? Who controls sex? The man or the woman? Let me ask you this one more time. Who controls sex? Is it the man who controls sex, or do the woman control sex? And if any one of y'all say that the man controls sex, I need to slap the hell out of y'all, because y'all is dead wrong. Y'all do not control sex. Anita, don't you be coming in here with all that tonight. I'm sorry, don't be coming in here with all that, Ms. Banks, tonight. Talking about both. Hell no. It's not both. This is not no equal opportunity here. The woman controls sex, period. It's the woman. This is the reason why y'all hear women all the time say, my body, my choice. Because they know that they control sex. They know they control their body. They know that they control their body. And here's how I'm going to prove this. And it's simple. Simple. Fellas, do you know that if you try to have sex with a woman, guess what she's going to do? She's going to either say, yes, you can, or no, you cannot. Let me say it again. She's going to either say, yes, you can, or no, you cannot. And guess what? If she say, yes, you can, and guess what? It's going to happen. If she say, no, you cannot, guess what? No matter how much you try, no matter how much you try to manipulate it, guess what's going to happen? It's not going to happen. Because us men have been programmed in our mind that if a woman says no and we try to initiate it anyway, or try to force it anyway, guess what that's? That's unconsensual. And we're not trying to be locked up. Unless we just a stupid nigga. Or a stupid dude. But we're not trying to be locked up. So the woman controls that. Some of y'all will say, well, what about the man? What about the man? What if the man, I approach a man and I won't have, I'll have sex. And he said no. And I said, no, it is not that man who's making that choice. You are the woman who's making that choice, not him. You're making that choice, not him. I have not heard to this day of a man ever telling that woman, no, I don't want to have sex with her, unless the only exception to that rule is that he is not attracted to that woman, period. That is something about her that is totally not attracted to him. That's the only way a man would say no. Or, here's another exception to the rule, or if that woman is underage, like extremely underage, then that'll be the only exception to the rule where that man will say nope, because it is morally wrong. But other than that, the woman controls the body. She controls sex. So no matter how much the dude try to manipulate her to get it, if she don't want it, you ain't getting it. And also, here's another thing I want y'all to think about too, ladies. And I'm letting y'all know how much power y'all have too with this, what I'm talking about in this segment. This is the reason why God made y'all have periods. This is the reason why. This is exactly the reason why. Is to not only clean your body or any type of impurities, but it's also to control it, to make sure that this Negro will not do anything to you. Because if he do something to you, it has to be something really wrong with that dude. And I have heard that dudes love period sex. I have heard that before. That's neither here nor there. But in most cases, that is why it is so. Now, am I being real with y'all tonight or what? I'm just being real with y'all. And Miss Banks, by the way, don't let my tone, okay, don't let my tone dictate to me as being rude or obnoxious. It doesn't me being me. All right. I do respect every single time when you come in to my house, and I also do respect your opinions as well too. I do. But this doesn't me being me. Like, everybody knows who be in my house. They know how I am. They know exactly how I am. Long little salute. Man, I say I miss Kevin Samuels too on the crew though. Ain't nobody like Kevin Samuels on the crew though. Mr. OG. Mr. OG. But yeah, once again, before I start segueing talking about sex and stuff like that, once again, fellas, and those of you who are tuning in right now, right? Once again, we as men, we have to make better decisions with dealing with these modern day women and their behavior. We have to. And I believe that one of the decision isn't just us, going our own way. You know what I'm saying? Doing our own thing. I believe that we need to make better mental decisions. Like I stated earlier, it's better for us to, instead of trying to initially go after this woman just for her looks and her looks only, and without finding out who she really is, it's better for you to dig deep and find out. Because once you dig deep and find out, you will see this chaotic woman. You will see who she really is. And that way you can do your due diligence where you can maneuver around that or dismiss her altogether. So she won't cause no chaos and no pain or anything like that to you. Because you know. Now, one last thing to y'all, and I promise I'll be done, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. There are certain signs that you can want to look for too, man, with figuring out the behavior of these modern day women, the modern day woman behavior. There's certain things that you could look for, certain signs that you could be, and it's obvious. The signs is very obvious, but that comes back to you stopping and examining this woman and doing your due diligence. The first sign is this. If you're going on either her IG, you're going on her social media, any type of social media account, and you see her pictures and stuff, right? And this is, and this is the reason why earlier in the show, I was showing the men the different pictures on ID. It was a method behind the madness, all right? Now, if you go on to your social media account, right, and you see that they're dressed extremely promiscuous, that is an automatically red flag. That is an automatically red flag. The reason why that is a red flag is because of this. Is because they are doing that not because they want to express their sexuality. That's not just the reason. The reason why they're doing that behavior-wise is because they want that man or that person to accept them. They want that attention. They're seeking that type of attention, so that's why they do it. That's why they go on IG and they be showing bikini shots and all the stuff there. When you see women like that, that is an automatic red flag right off the bat. Because when you dealing with them type of women, all they are looking for is to manipulate and control a simp ass dude. They're doing that because they want a simp dude, a simp beta male dude to slide into their DMs so they can manipulate and use them dudes. That is their whole purpose and whole existence of doing that. I guarantee that some of them, right? I guarantee that some of them is not even working. I guarantee that some of them, the only way they're receiving income is through their IG by having these dudes sliding their IG. Now, I promise you, them dudes is paying for something because she to manipulate them dudes to do that. I promise you that. That's the first sign. That's the obvious sign. So stay the hell out of them IG women DMs. Instead of trying to complain. Oh man, women, stay out of their DMs. Everyone that told you. Stay out. Because that's what they there for. It could be IG. Some of y'all be even going to OnlyFans and stuff. Some OnlyFans. Some of y'all be going to OnlyFans. Some of y'all be going to Twitter. Twitter's became Pornhub, pretty much. So y'all be going on Twitter, sliding in DMs. They try to complain. You get with this woman give you time. The one reason why this woman give you time is because she's trying to get something out of you. So you thinking that you're winning, right? You're thinking that you're winning. But in reality, you're not. You're not winning. She does manipulate and use you. She does manipulate you to get a free meal out of you. And now you're pissed off. She didn't want to take it a step further and manipulate you to fly her out. And now you're pissed off. All because you didn't do your due diligence of this woman. Figuring it out. Seeing the game. That these modern day women be running on you. Like I say, that's the first obvious sign. The second sign is this. Let's say that you want to initiate the conversation, right? If this woman is giving you this masculine type of energy, that's a red flag. If she giving you this strong masculine energy, it's not because she's a strong woman. No. It's because she's chaotic. That's the reason why. Because she's chaotic. And that is a red flag that you need to avoid. If she's overly bragging about her accolades and accomplishments, and you can see this once again on social media account. You see on her, let's say that she's not even, dressed promiscuous and stuff, right? She's dressed modest. Okay. Let's say that. But you look on her IG account, right? And you see that she's overly exaggerating her accolades, saying I got a degree in whatever it is she got a degree in. I got no only one degree, I got 2 degrees, I got 15, 20 million degrees. And she's bragging about her career. Right? And that's all she's talking about, her career. Nothing more but her career. And then another obvious sign too is not only she's bragging about her career, you see her on the next photo, you see her with pictures with her homegirls, right? And for some reason, it seems like they going on the girls trip every weekend. They on somebody's yacht every weekend. That's a red flag. It's a red flag, homie. You need to watch out for that. I'm just saying. It's not because she's career driven. It's because she's resembling this type of masculine energy. And on top of that, she feel like that she needs to be competitive. And here's another sign. So I'm going to give y'all a free one too. This is the last one. I'm going to give y'all this last one. This is a free one too. And this is something that a lot of men overlook too. And I think I said this before on my show, and I trigger women and say this, but I'm gonna say it again. I don't care. My show, fuck it. but here's one last sign that you know that you're dealing with a chaotic ass woman, chaotic ass modern day woman, men. Last sign. Once again, if you see either on her social media account or let's say that you see her in person, right? If you see even her in person, if you see her driving any type of a male type vehicle, like a Charger, a Challenger, a Mustang, a Ferrari, any type of masculine type vehicles, and ain't because she's went in. Nope. Don't do it, boy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Even if you see her, I'll say this, even if you see her driving a truck, don't do it. Just leave it alone. You can't save her, bro. She's going to save herself. Just don't do it. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna have y'all be thinking different as hell after this live tonight. I'm gonna be thinking different as hell. Like, why are you driving around in the damn Mustang? Why are you driving around in the truck? Y'all gonna be thinking different as hell. Them dudes really gonna be going their own way now. No, you talk about I got jokes. No, I'm dead serious about this because the reason why I'm saying is because it's a behavior behind that. That's why I'm telling y'all this. I'm being serious. It's a behavior behind this for real. I kid y'all not. It is a behavior behind this. Look, Sweet Rita, why you jumping into her? I made Sweet Rita fell all the way out the bushes when I say that. I made her fell all the way out the bushes. Look, Sweet Rita, notice I never said anything about the SUV. I notice that I haven't said anything about SUVs. The reason why I never said anything about SUVs is because it is perceived that SUVs are a family vehicle. No matter what type of SUV it is a family vehicle, period. So I never mentioned about it. And yes, Ms. Banks, I am speaking from experience. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, I am speaking from experience. I am. Absolutely, I am. Matt says she driving a Hummer and got tattoos. Hell yeah, even she driving that. We're like, what the hell? Why would y'all even want to drive that anyway? But there's women who will drive a Hummer too, but you gotta watch out for them. You gotta watch out for them. Got to watch out for them. But I'm telling you, you know what? I'm gonna since I'm doing a series on this, I'm gonna do a series strictly talking about them cars because it's a behavior behind women who choose the certain cars that they drive. It's a behavior behind that. There's a behavior behind women who like to drive Hondas and all this stuff too. So behavior behind that. Behavior behind different vehicles. I kid you not. Kid you not. But yeah, y'all think I'm playing about it. Say, fellas, I'm not playing. I'm dead serious, for real. I promise you. Go approach a woman who's driving a truck or driving a Mustang or something like that, or a Charger or a Challenger, and just talk to her. Have a conversation with her. I guarantee when you approach her, she's gonna have masculine energy for real. I guarantee it. Hell, you probably walk up to her and you think she's gonna have a nice, cute voice. Walk up to her like, excuse me, miss, how you doing today? I'm doing fine. How you doing? How you doing? You're like, God damn, what the fuck? Oh man. Now, Constance, I ain't gonna name the cars right now. I'm gonna actually do a series. I'm do a show talking about that later. I'm gonna talk about it because y'all think I'm playing about this. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious about this. Oh snap! Miss Banks says she's trying to watch basketball. Listen to me. Any young woman who overly likes sports more than men, who's either on the equal level as men or higher, fellas, y'all better run. She got some masculine energy there. you be up in the house chilling. Hey, babe, the basketball game is on. You ain't even thinking about basketball. Turn on the basketball game now. Like, man, you tripping. I want to watch on Murder, She Wrote. The hell? I want to watch no Clippers play basketball right now. I want to watch no basketball right now. Can I watch Murder, She Wrote? Can I watch Golden Girls? The fuck? Oh goodness. You say now I'm judging. The hell I am. The hell I am judging. I guess if that's what you want to call it. If that's what you want to call it. But like I say before, I say before and I say again. If the shoes fit, I guess you just got the word. But if it don't pertain to you, if it don't apply, let it fly. Look at Miss Banks with the clapback. She said a man who does not like sports or in too touch with their feminine side. Miss Banks with the clapback. Oh man. Oh man. Miss Wilson, Keisha tried to clap back too. Maybe her dad was a coach. And that she just grew up around men who like playing sports. That comment should tell you a lot. That comment should tell you a lot. That comment should tell you, even though her dad is a good man, teaching her these different things or these different accolades, right? Even though he's that, but where's the mom? Why the mom is not teaching her also to be feminine as well too? Teaching her that being feminine is nothing wrong with that. You're not forcing it on her, but you're showing her that there's nothing wrong with it. Neither. I'm just saying. They're just like the mom having a son, um, and all she do is teaching the son how to cook, and not teaching the son how to know how to work on cars and different things like that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Said Sidell Curry, huh? You know what, Keyshawn, you could have used Venus and Serena Williams as an example. That would be a great example. You said don't do light ties, not set reality. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all one for the dudes real quick, and I'll be done, y'all. I promise I'll be done. Hey, if a man sit up here and want to watch Lifetime with you for any reason whatsoever, that dude is a beta male simp. You need to get the hell away from him. That dude is a beta male simp for real. If a man would rather, if a man would rather want to sit down and watch The Notebook with you, knowing good and well the new Marvel movie is out, it's a red flag. Oh man. If a what's another? If a man hey, if a man is driving a Volkswagen Beetle, if he's driving a Volkswagen Beetle and that's his number one car and he's happy about that, hell, if he's driving a Prius, run away, run away, and never return. Run away and never return. Oh goodness, oh goodness. But yeah, y'all trip though. Y'all trip. Bye, y'all. But that's pretty much it for this particular episode of this series that I'm doing. I would do part two. I don't know if I'm gonna do part two tomorrow because I need to start doing my gaming live. So I may just do my gaming live tomorrow. Then I'll do the next part the following day after that. So, or I might just do my gaming live on TikTok. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I do want to. I'm telling you, if the dude is willing to want to watch Lifetime, and this is like what he all want to do all day, every day. Nah, nothing. That ain't what I'm talking about, Keisha. And I'm talking about that dude want to. He don't want to do nothing else but watch Lifetime all day, every day. He don't want to do. He don't want to hang out with the fellas. He don't want to go out and get no drink or nothing like that. He just want to chill and watch Lifetime all day, every day. Nah, he don't want to do no compromise and nothing like that neither. He just want to chill. He just want to chill. Oh, real quick, Mad Hills, posting that on her immediately after my show. Please go over to Gabe's channel. His channel is the gift for Gabe. Mad just dropped it in the chat. So immediately after this show, go over there, show support to Gabe. All right, uh, go show support to him. And I believe Mad is going to be on the show as well with them too. So go support them. All right, yo, immediately go support them. All right. Miss Bay says she would rather watch sports than play the video game. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But we all have our preference. It is nothing wrong with that. He says a red flag when the guy wants to watch Lifetime all day. It is. It's a red flag. It is. It is a red flag. But he said maybe he needs that therapy we were speaking about earlier. That's why I'm here to Keisha. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to help him out. Trying to help him out. So he won't be dealing with all this chaotic stuff. I'm just saying. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this show tonight. Thank you for your participation in the chats. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as y'all see, all month long, I will be supporting breast cancer awareness. That's why I'm wearing my Hope shirt. I'll be wearing this all week. If I'm not wearing this shirt, I'll be dressed up like I was last night with my pink bow tie and everything on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the courageous women who are survivors of breast cancer, and shout out to the ones who are actually dealing with breast cancer awareness as well too. And if your city supports breast cancer awareness, y'all want to make sure that y'all do your due diligence to go and support it. You know what I'm saying? Donations or anything like that to support that cause. All right. The reason why I personally support it is because I do have people in my family who are survivors of it as well too. So that's why I always do this every year. You know what I'm saying? So good night, everybody. And like always, y'all continue to fight fates with faith, and I'll see y'all again on the next episode. Peace out, everybody.